Hi friends! Welcome to new TouchFive marker speedpaint video. This drawing is inspired by a new movie Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets and Avatar movie. I wanted to draw something magical and special and that will look different, not like my usual drawings, something detailed and shiny. And I wanted to use only TouchFive markers without any Copics and colored pencils. So, as you can see, it is some magical sea creature, maybe mermaid, and she is underwater. For lining, I've used Copic Multiliner 0.05 black, and after I will use one more Multiliner 0.3 size to add some extra fat lines. I've got only two Copic Multiliners, and for me this is optimal sizes for lining. I can make extra thin lines and fat lines too, and it's okay. By the way, you can find all information about art supplies that I've used for this drawing in description box below. Also, I will add there all marker numbers that I've used for coloring. First, I wanted to color her face completely in violet shade and her hair in turquoise shade. But after I think a little bit about it, I decided that it will not look good together. So I color skin in my favorite shade 25 salmon pink. And unfortunately, it would be the last piece when I'm using this color, because it almost ran out of inks, and it's very sad. And yeah, it is my first ever TouchFive markers that ran out of inks since I bought them. So now I can do a truly video about how long TouchFive markers last. I think it could be useful for someone. Anyway, in this 80-piece animation set I've got one more skin tone shade that looks almost the same, but it is a little bit darker and it's called 29 Barely Beige. I did face shading with a pink color and I used violet color that I wanted so much for eyes to make them look more magical. Also, I added some violet dots on her cheeks and forehead, and it's look like a cute violet freckles now. Yay! As you can see, I decided to leave some empty white spaces where highlights should be, and not to draw them with a white jelly roll pen. I've used a chisel nib to make very thin lines, but then I tried a different method with a bullet nib, and it was fine too. The color near empty spaces was not very vibrant and looked almost like blended. And after it, I began to draw with a darker color at places where a shadow could be. I enjoyed the process a lot. It is really relaxing to draw hair with all the shadows and highlights. And you guys should try it too. Even if you think that you are not good at drawing hair, it would be a good practice. Just draw something like that, a girl with a bunch of hairs that spread out in different directions, and try to figure out where highlights and shadows should be. And I think you will enjoy the coloring process a lot too. And if you will do it, don't forget to share it with me on Instagram, tag me or put a hashtag DrawArtLabSeeThis, and I would be really excited to see your pieces. And here I am putting these little violet freckles and began to draw eyelashes and some thick black lines to make some shadows on her eyes. I made some fat black lines on the hair to emphasize some threads of hair and make it look more interesting and dynamic. Then I added some white highlights on her eyes and began to draw silver freckles with my new acrylic silver paint. Also, I added some silver highlights on fishes, and I could not decide what color to use for highlight hair, white or silver again. But as you can see, I chose silver. It was hard to make really thin lines with a brush, so I took silver jelly roll pen. It is very pigmented and shiny, and it looks very cool. I like it. And for the end, I add some more silver dots on her eyes. And that's all for now. I hope you like this video, thank you for watching, and if you really enjoy it, Please don't forget to put thumbs up, leave comments and subscribe to not miss new video. See ya next time. Bye bye!